Hey guys, it's Coco Tarot back again with another message. We're just going to get right into it and see what you guys need to know right now. I do have some messages that I want to say in the beginning. If my voice sounds weird, my body is desperately trying to fight off a cold right now, so I'm a little bit sick, but I got a lot of messages. First of all, right now is a very fertile time. So some of you guys, if you don't want to get pregnant, I would be really careful right now. Or if you do want to get pregnant, this is a good time to try and get pregnant. I was getting bunnies, so bunnies could be significant. I know it's almost Easter time, but I was also getting bats, and bats are very spiritual creatures. They can go between our world and the spiritual world in a sense. You know, that's what they're known for. And it also talks a lot about rebirth, which was making me think about birth. So there's something very potent about pregnancy, sexual energy right now. So I was also getting this image of someone going on vacation and confiding in someone emotionally, making love to them, and then coming home and finding out that they're pregnant, whether you're a masculine or a feminine. So getting pregnant on vacation or after some kind of emotional confiding in someone. So just be really careful. If you want to get pregnant, like I said, now is the perfect time to try for that. But if you don't, I would definitely wrap it up, bag of condoms or something, you know what I mean? But I also, after that, started thinking about Swan Lake. And I know it's a ballet, so ballet could be significant for some of you guys. But the story of Swan Lake is pretty much this beautiful, pure woman getting turned into a swan. And she just has to spend time on the lake. And this prince comes while he's hunting swans and sees her as a woman because she can turn into a woman at night. And basically, it's about like breaking a spell. So I got that in a reading that I posted a few days ago. So there's something about a spell being broken, or it's like something happens and then it causes a birth of something. So it could be a physical birth for some of you guys, but it could also be like a spiritual birth. I don't know. I wanted to get all of that out before I pull the cards, though, because sometimes you can set an intention, but the cards will want to talk about something else. So we are going to tap into the collective energy. So yeah, I feel like that was a lot of talking. Clarify what's going on with the collective right now. 3 cards for the collective. We were getting a lot of Empress cards too in readings, and a lot about creativity. So there's a lot of sexual energy right now going on, but it's like amorous sexual energy, something potent with love and affection. What's going on with the collective? 3 cards, please. Okay. The Page of Swords. That came up recently as well. Aries. The Tower. All right. And the Queen of Cups. Okay, so there's that love that I was feeling. There's a lot of love. Amorous feelings. It makes me think of when, this is a very specific example, but have you guys ever made out with someone and you made out so much that when you were done, you felt like you were high or something? Like your lips hurt and you're like, I feel like I'm high. Someone could be high off of a feeling. I'm hearing that song. It's like I'm hooked on a feeling. I was also channeling Beast of Burden, which that song is about, making love. So you could be making love to someone, or you could be making love in the form of a creative project. So really working on a masterpiece. This Tower card, it signifies something very beautiful right now. So for some of you guys, let's say you did get pregnant and you had a baby, it would be something that would completely change you as a person. It would be something, that baby would be very special. I'm going to call it your maybe baby, because who knows? It's going to be different for all of you, But it's a Tower moment like that where it changes everything, but it's a beautiful experience that changes not just you, but it allows you to bring something you created into the world and I don't know, love it. There's something very loving right now. I do see you paying attention to something else, though, in the background. So while you're feeling these loving feelings or giving birth to something, whether real or creative-wise, you're watching something in the background. There could be some kind of gossip or talk about you. What is this Page of Swords in reverse? I just heard you know where you stand. So you could have done something recently that was a decision where you knew where you stood. Like you knew what you wanted to do. The Judgment flew out. off camera. I feel like I'm not going to take it. For some reason, I feel like I shouldn't take it, but maybe, like I said, some of you guys judged the situation and you knew what decision you wanted to make and you made that decision quickly. Clarify this. Page of Swords in reverse. The Lovers, yeah. This could be a decision in love. Some of you guys are in love right now. You're in love. And that's why this tower moment is beautiful, because it's not the type of tower moment you think. It's a type of tower moment that changes your life, but through some kind of loving experience. And the Lovers is about a choice. So you did make a choice recently, but I asked to clarify the Page of Swords in reverse and the Lovers came out. Some of you guys are in a relationship with someone, but you're spying on their ex. That won't be for all of you, but it's almost like stay here in this moment where you feel good. Don't worry about the outside, or don't worry about people's reactions to your decision. Some of you guys made the decision, you're happy about it, like getting in a relationship or whatever, and then you're worried about what other people think about that decision. Clarify this for the collective. Aries has been coming up a lot lately. It's probably because we're going to be in Aries season soon, so your birthday could be coming up. Clarify this. Six of Cups flew off camera. There's something that you don't want to talk about. The Judgment card flew off camera in the same spot the Six of Cups flew off camera. Literally the same spot. There's something about the past that you're not talking about, but you're spying on, okay? It's like in your life, you have a lot of things going on that you're excited about, you're amorous about. You have on the pink sunglasses, you have the cherry tint to life, you know, you're being very romanticizing about everything, which is good. You're in a very positive space. But at the same time, in the back of your mind, you are worried about something, or you are thinking about something. For some of you guys, it is a child. So there definitely could be something about a child here, or if it's not a child, there's something about the past that you're worried about while you're having some kind of loving experience. Why is the Six of Cups coming up? Capricorn, the Six of Wands, and Justice and the Struggle and the Chariot. Okay, so whatever this is, collective, you want this to work. Whatever decision you just made, you want this to work. I'm putting the Justice in reverse. It fell in the Struggle. I'll put it upright. I know some people don't like reversals. They get nervous, but it's just like a little shadowy aspect of it. But I feel like this decision that you made was very important, and you are all in. If this is like a gamble, you're all in. All bets are on the table. You are in 100%. All of your life savings, your life love, you're in. Okay? And you feel good about this. This Chariot and the Six of Wands, you're like, yes, we're moving forward. This is happening. Everything's good. But then there's something in the background that you have this sliver or inkling or worry about. For some of you guys, maybe you want to get pregnant to solidify the deal. It's like, okay, once I get pregnant, it's like concrete. That's how this feels. It's like you're trying to solidify something, even though it's already yours. Regardless of what's going on, because it's different for all of you, and I'm getting a lot of messages right now, you are moving forward in a very positive light. The decision you made was, you know, a great decision for you moving forward. You feel content with that. And I do feel like this worry that you feel, not to worry about it, or not to, I don't know. Someone could be watching you make these decisions. Clarify this. A Capricorn could be watching you. Clarify this for the collective. What's going on with the collective? The Five of Wands, the Star, and the Nine of Cups reversed. It's just like I said, collective. This Nine of Cups in reverse, it's like something is happening for you. You're having a transition in your life. You're moving. You could be physically moving. You're going from one checkbox to the next. Whether that's an age, relationship status, occupation, you're going from one checkbox to the next. You know, like from unemployed to employed, or from single to engaged, or, you know, you're checking a next box. But at the same time, there's something going on in the background of your mind. You could be competing with someone, or someone could be competing with you, or trying to compare something. I just keep hearing you want so badly to make this work. And right now it's working. It's all going according to plan is what I'm hearing. But there's something here, collective, that feels icky. I'm not going to lie, it feels icky. I'm getting an icky feeling right now. We don't have to go into it though, but let's focus on this star card. This star card, you have a wish for something, but with the 9 of Cups in reverse, it's almost like the divine being like, okay, I don't know if that's what you really want. It's making me think of like how when people have babies to save marriages because they think that's going to fix the marriage, but it ends up making it worse and solidifying the fact that that marriage will end in divorce. So that doesn't have to resonate with you. That's just a metaphor for this situation. It's like, I don't know. It's just, there's something here, collective, that's a little bit, I'm hearing be happy with what you have. Be happy with what you have. Pisces. You could be a Pisces. You could be dealing with a Pisces. We are toward the end of Pisces season right now. So that's why that Pisces and Aries is coming up too. For some of you guys, I feel like you don't trust something or you don't trust someone. If this is like a job situation, for example, you got the job, everything's good, you got the 401, the paycheck's good, but you're almost like, when is it going to get bad? Or when am I going to find out what's really going on at the office? Or when am I going to find out the company secrets? Because it seems not too good to be true, but it's almost like adding extra sweetener to the coffee. It's like, whoa, we can't even taste the coffee anymore. All we can taste is the sugar. Sometimes with the Pisces energy, you know, Pisces is a very clairvoyant sign. They're very intuitive, okay? Pisces is the psychic of the astrology signs, in my opinion. But sometimes with Pisces, you gotta tie some cinder blocks to their feet because they will just be floating up there. You know what I mean? And I'm a Pisces moon, so I know you'd just be floating up there in the ether like, woo, and everyone's like, hey, reality down here. So some of you guys, it's you're making decisions in reality and you're living your life and everything is good, but there's something in your intuition that's like this inkling and you have a hint towards something and you're trying to stop it by continuing to be in flow. And I'm not saying that's a bad thing or that you have to change anything, but it's almost like you do feel something in your intuition. And maybe it's better to not try to stop it or control it or to just, I don't know. For some of you guys, you're really going to have to use discernment in this situation. There's something, I just heard there's something potent about your seed. I don't know. Very fertile time. Now I'm thinking about twins. It's almost as if whatever energy or manifestation that you're trying to put in right now is going to happen double. So if you overdo it, it's going to be like double that. So if you're trying to manifest work and you overdo it, you're going to manifest like triple the amount of work that you can't even hold up or work. Do you know what I mean? Like burnout. For some of you guys, it's like an over manifestation. It's like manifesting so hard that you forget the little details, the specifics. It's like, oh my gosh, God, I really, really, really want to, I'll take a job again, for example. I really, really, really want this job. And then you think it's the job of your dreams and you get it and you find out it's like the job from your nightmare. It makes me think of when people idolize celebrities and then they meet them and they're rude. And then it feels like it shattered something in them because that was their idol or that was someone that they loved. And they find out like, wow, the person I like is kind of a dick. You know what I mean? It's like, don't overdo it. Maybe it's better to just appreciate that person from afar as opposed to trying to meet your favorite celebrity and you know, I don't know. These are metaphors, guys. I'm not being specific. Maybe it is specific. Maybe you met someone that you idolize and they were a jerk. But temperance. Be patient with what's going on, okay? Don't rely on your anxiety to make your decisions in this time because it's a happy time and you should be enjoying yourself, but it's almost like you're enjoying yourself, but you're putting in tickets for some, you're not present. You're not present. You're in the past, you're in the future, you're in the past, you're in the future, but you're not being present. It's almost like everything you're doing right now is like to make sure that something specific happens in the future. And that's not a bad thing. For some people, that's setting goals, but it's not allowing you to be present in this moment so that you can enjoy the decision that you made. I really hope this reading makes sense. It's kind of all over the place, but there are quite a few of you, so just take what resonates, guys. 6 of Pentacles, yeah, this could be a job for some of you. 10 of Wands, exactly. You could be praying for something, you're like, God, just give me a little bit more sugar, give me a little bit more. You get it, and it's like, bam, this is a freaking burden. I thought this baby would fix our marriage, but oh my gosh, the both of us can't even keep up with anything. It's that kind of example. It's like, be careful, especially like sexually. Be careful what you put your seed into right now because it will blossom. You will walk outside and you will be like, oh my freaking God, I threw a pumpkin seed and there's a whole pumpkin patch all of a sudden. You know what I mean? I didn't even mean to do that. So just be very careful. For some of you guys, if you're trying to have a baby, you could have like triplets. You're like, I just wanted one baby, God. I prayed for one baby. Why am I having 3? The 7 of Cups, yeah. You can't see the future clearly right now, but you have an inkling about something. Oh, what's this Devil card? Oh. Some of you guys are struggling with something emotionally. I'm getting a totally different message. There are some of you where you are just trying to suck it down, bury the feeling down, but it's like the more you try to bury it, the harder it comes in. It's making me think of anxiety, how the more you try to fight the anxiety, the bigger the anxiety gets and the worse it feels, as opposed to just sitting with it and letting the feeling just be there and telling your brain, I love this. I absolutely love this. So if you guys are having thoughts or feelings that you don't want to have, I'm hearing don't click on those. Don't explore. Like, you don't have to fall in the depths of something just because it's in your brain. I don't know what that means. I hope this reading makes sense. I don't even know if I'm going to post this, guys, if I'm going to be honest. If I do end up posting it, hello. But yeah, just enjoy the present right now. Don't try to over manifest something, because with the way the fertility and creativity and the Empress card we kept getting before kept coming up, it's like, it's so potent right now. The energy is so potent, and you will manifest triple of what you're trying to. And that could be a good thing, and it could also be a burden. Just like this 10 of Swords, you know, you're investing heavily in whatever you're doing right now. Whatever you're doing right now, it's an investment. Even if you think you're just doing whatever, you're investing. Okay. Clarify this? We'll just get a few more. There we go. That Empress card. Oh. Okay, the Moon in reverse. The Ace of Wands. I'm telling you guys. If you don't want to have a baby right now, wrap it up. If you do, congratulations, because I just see that happening. There's a lot of love. There's a lot of love. Yeah, and that 3 of Cups is making me think how the world starts with 3, you know? Mom, dad, baby. We'll just get like 2 more for the collective. 2 more before I expand. Why did that sound like that when that fell? It sounded like tools falling. Okay, the 5 of Pentacles. And Libra. All right. 5 of Cups at the bottom of the deck, and the 2 of Pentacles and the High Priestess. All right. So, Just to make it easy, I'm going to give an example right now. If some of you guys just got in a new relationship, you really want this to work. If you got into a new job, a new project, you really want this to work, okay? And you want it to work so bad that you're willing to do whatever. But there's also this feeling, or maybe you have like fear of abandonment issues, where you are afraid of being left out in the cold, for your feelings to not be reciprocated. Okay, you've gone all in on something. Like I said, you put your life savings. For some of you guys, it was your life savings of love, like all the love you have left in your heart. You've invested it in someone, okay? And there's a part of you that is afraid of it not working out, or you being left out in the cold, or getting cheated on, okay? Or, I don't know, someone falling out of love. It's you have to just be here now. You can't worry about all of that. Life is a gamble in so many ways. Even with pregnancy, we could want a baby so bad, we take that risk and have that baby, and we don't know how that's going to turn out. You know, what we put our intentions into, we have to sometimes just invest and forget about it. And by forget about it, I mean don't worry about if it's going to crumble. Because even if it does, this is still a part of your experience. This is still your life. And right now, it's good. So be here now. Enjoy it now. Don't worry about trying to solidify everything for the future in this second. Because the future solidifies itself through experience, okay? It's like over time, that confidence, or, you know, maybe that fear of abandonment will alleviate through time. You can't just, you know. So this might be something that's hard to get over right away, but I definitely see a lot of positivity for you. You're giving birth to something. Don't over manifest, okay? Don't over manifest right now, because I'm telling you, you could go in to have one baby and end up having 3, okay? So just very potent energy, guys. We're going to get into some ending advice. See what else you guys need to know. Can we get some ending advice for the collective? What else do they need to know? Bats are really significant, though. Look up the spiritual meaning of bats, okay? Some of you guys, you could think you have a ghost in your house, but it's just like a raccoon or a bat or something in your attic. Clarify this for the collective. Okay. Ooh, in reverse. Can we get one more? Possibilities. Yeah, you are afraid of the possibilities, even though you're in a very positive spot right now. And I feel like for some of you guys, you're trying to like, you care a lot about what people think about you, or what people say about the situation you're in. And there's a need to release that and just live your life. But like I said, you are kind of messed up about the possibilities, about the gamble you took, the investment you took, even though it's what you really wanted. But I do think that sometimes being too focused on what will happen takes you out of the moment, and it can manifest exactly what you're fearing. You know, I'm not going to say that everything your brain thinks is going to happen, but sometimes we can manifest things in reality through our fear. Okay, so I don't want you to do that here, because there's a lot of positivity for you, and you should be here now. Be here now, okay? Clarify this for the collective. The riddle. Let me get one more, guys. One more for the collective. And the lovers. I'm just going to do it like this. Okay. So like I said, some of you guys are in love. You're in, if you're not in love, you're in a very loving, amorous feeling. So that's why I had that example of going on vacation and like sleeping with someone that works at the hotel because you had a night and a drink with them, and then you confide in them, and then you come home. You know, you're in a very loving space right now, even if you're not in a relationship. But if you are in one, you have a lot of fears. If you're talking to someone, if you just started talking to someone, just a few dates, no matter where you are in that relationship, you are nervous about how it's going to end up. And it's a riddle to you. And you're trying to problem solve it. You're trying to be like, okay, if I do this and this person never gets upset, and then we'll be happy forever. And if I make sure that they liked it, it's very like, just be yourself, because you can lose yourself in trying to keep someone. Do you understand what I mean? Because it's not about keeping them. I'm not saying that that person isn't going to stay, but what I'm saying is you're very caught up in, like, even if it's a job, being so focused on keeping your job, you're not there to actually enjoy the job and immerse yourself into the projects. Do you know what I'm trying to say? You're taking yourself out of the now by being worried about the future. The future is going to happen, okay? You can only do so much. You know what I mean? So there's a caution for you to just kind of like be here. Like, don't worry about the riddles. Be in the love, okay? Be in the possibilities. You're over here in your head and the riddles, like, what's going to happen now? Like, just be in the love. Because that's what's going to give birth to exactly what you're looking for. Or, you know what I'm trying to say, collective. You know what I'm trying to say. You know it. We know it. Fair fights for the collective. Thank you so much. I feel like I'm going to get 2 again. Something about 2s. And 3s are important. So those could be numbers that you're seeing. Jeez. Stay optimistic. Your dreams are coming true. Don't quit right before the miracle occurs. And rest. You've been working hard. Take a nap and get some rest. Also, contemplation and healing heart came out. Spend time alone meditating upon what you truly desire, and you're a powerful healer. Keep up the great work. So you're definitely contemplating, but whatever God is sending you, it's to heal your heart right now. Whoever you believe in, the divine, they're trying to heal your heart, but you're so in contemplation about why and this and how does it. Just go with the flow. Stay optimistic, okay? Some of you guys, you need some rest and some Gatorade because you're just like bunny rabbits right now. I don't know. It's a lot. It's a lot. Okay, you need to get some rest. But stay optimistic. Why am I shuffling this again? Pay attention. Wait. Yeah, everything is going to be fine. Okay? What's going to ruin the flow is you thinking about it so much or being too worried about how it ends. It's not ending right now. It's just beginning. So try and stay focused on that. And that is your reading for today, guys. And I'll be back soon with another message. Toodaloo.